So when you log on to Padlet.com, this is a screen that shows up. I have 4 recently viewed, but yours might be blank. And let me show you what they look like. This is my second period class. I labeled it and I asked them a question, yay or nay, did they like the flipped lesson? And all they have to do is either come up to my computer and double click, and they can just write their name and they can write their comment, yes or no, and then you click off of it and it's there. You can edit it by hitting the pen, or you can edit it by doing the trash can. You can make it go away. And students can do it through my computer or through their own phones. In a second, I'll show you how they can access that. It's just like they take Post-its and they just stick it up there, except it's on the screen. You can be shining it up on the projector if you want to, so everyone can see the answers as they come up, or you could show them later, or you could show them not at all. You could just look at your own, or look at the results just for your own purposes. So what fifth periods look like. Some of them start goofing off a little bit, so you got to kind of keep an eye on them. And I want to show you how to create one. From the home page, you can click the plus sign here, or if you're in the middle of one, you can click the plus sign here and you can add a new one. This is your account here, and this is how you share or export it to your students. I'll show you that in the end. And down here is how you modify it and set it up. You can give it a title. I'll say practice, and I'll describe it as second period. And you can add a little icon if you want. Going down the menu here, the wallpaper. Wallpaper is cool. You just pick what you want, or you could add one from your own photos. You have so many options to choose from. The city one is kind of cool. The ocean, we love the ocean. Let's do the ocean one. But you can scroll down and you can see all of your options. And what the kids are doing is when they click on it or double click on it, they are just basically adding their Post-it. They're just like coming up and putting a piece of paper up there with their answer on it. When you're asking a question, if you want to put something up here, like your question here, question, how old are you? Make sure that you don't put it in the center over here, because if you do, people who are using their phones won't be able to see it, or else they'll have to scroll way off in order to be able to see it. So if you put it here, then they won't have that issue. So I want to edit, because I'm trying to make this box a little bit bigger so people will be able to see it more easily. There we go. Right on that corner. Okay. Then back to the modify this wall part. You chose the wallpaper. You can pick whatever layout you want, but I really like the freeform. Down here, notifications, we'll get to that in a second. Right here, you go to the address. And this is really cool because you can let this be your address, or you can pick your own. You can go with the domain you already own, but this is free. You don't need to buy a domain. It's going to say Padlet.com. It's going to say your username, and then it can be whatever you want. Second period. Okay, that one already exists, so I'll have to say question, or name it something else like period 2. Okay, and it'll just tell you if it's available or if it was invalid. You just keep playing around with it till one works, and then you pick it. And what happens is it changes to that, which is a lot easier for the students to just type into their phone. You could write it on the board, or this is the really cool thing. Go to notifications. Sorry, go to share. Right here. You can share it these ways, but you're just working in a classroom. You probably don't want to type in everyone's email and send it to them by email. It's probably difficult. You could embed it into your website if you want to. You just copy and paste this there, whatever you choose, but this is the cool thing right here. It has the QR code. So all students have to do is walk up to your computer, scan in the QR code, and then they're right there and they can answer your question. Of course, they can sit in their chairs and they can type in padlet.com, .jurbanski14, and they period 2, and they could get to it as well.